Life has a way of changing without warning, even for people who seem surrounded by happiness, success, and stability. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have spent decades in the public eye, appearing joyful, strong, and deeply connected. Their relationship became admired by millions because it reflected genuine affection, humor, and loyalty rather than the polished perfection often associated with celebrity life. Yet behind the television lights and public appearances, they quietly faced a deeply emotional challenge that tested their strength as individuals and as a family. What began as small health concerns slowly turned into a difficult personal journey filled with uncertainty, fear, emotional exhaustion, and resilience. Their story is not simply about health struggles. It is about devotion, emotional endurance, and the extraordinary strength people discover when standing beside the ones they love during life's most difficult moments. Through fear and uncertainty, their bond became even stronger, revealing the true meaning of partnership and unconditional support. A relationship built on genuine connection. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been viewed as one of entertainment's most admired couples because their relationship always appeared sincere and emotionally grounded. Their love story began years ago while working together, and over time that connection evolved into a lasting partnership built on trust, laughter, and mutual respect. Audiences connected with them because they seemed authentic rather than distant or overly polished. Whether sharing playful conversations publicly or speaking about family life, they consistently projected warmth and emotional closeness. Together, they built careers while raising children and maintaining a strong family foundation. Their relationship reflected teamwork and emotional understanding, qualities that become especially important during difficult moments. Fans admired how naturally they supported one another through life's changes and professional demands. Over the years, their bond appeared steady even while living under constant public attention. That emotional strength became incredibly meaningful once health concerns entered their lives. Their story reminds people that strong relationships are not built only during joyful moments, but through patience, loyalty, and emotional presence when life becomes uncertain and overwhelming. The quiet changes that sparked concern. The beginning of Kelly's health struggles reportedly appeared gradually through subtle changes that initially seemed easy to explain. Long work schedules, family responsibilities, and constant public commitments often create exhaustion, so moments of fatigue did not immediately raise alarm. However, Mark reportedly noticed small differences others overlooked. Kelly's energy seemed lower, her usual brightness appeared more subdued, and there were moments when physical discomfort became harder to hide. Loved ones often notice changes before anyone else because emotional connection sharpens awareness. Mark's concern reportedly grew as these subtle symptoms continued rather than fading away. Like many families facing uncertainty, they initially hoped the situation was temporary and manageable. Yet eventually, the signs became impossible to ignore. Seeking medical advice transformed ordinary worry into a much more emotional reality. Health concerns often begin quietly, changing routines and emotional perspectives long before the outside world becomes aware of what a family may be facing privately. Their experience reflects how uncertainty can slowly build over time, creating emotional stress long before clear answers arrive or difficult conversations begin. Mark's emotional strength during uncertainty. Mark Consuelos has often been viewed publicly as calm, confident, and emotionally steady. However, difficult moments reportedly revealed a far more vulnerable side of him. Supporting a loved one through health struggles requires emotional strength that often goes unseen. Behind reassuring words and supportive gestures are fears, anxieties, and emotional exhaustion many caregivers quietly carry alone. Mark reportedly focused on being present for Kelly while also trying to remain emotionally strong for their family. That responsibility can become incredibly difficult because caregivers often feel pressure to provide stability even while processing their own emotions. His emotional response reflected deep love rather than weakness. Watching someone you love experience pain or uncertainty creates a helplessness that can be heartbreaking. Despite his fears, Mark reportedly remained committed to encouraging Kelly and standing beside her through every stage of the experience. Audiences connected deeply with this aspect of the story because many people understand the emotional burden of supporting loved ones during uncertain times. His actions demonstrated that true strength is often found not in hiding emotion, but in continuing to show up with love and support despite fear. How their family became a source of healing. During emotionally difficult periods, family support often becomes one of the most important sources of comfort and resilience. Kelly and Mark reportedly leaned heavily on the emotional strength of their close family bond while navigating uncertainty together. Their children, raised in a home centered around love and support, became an important part of maintaining hope and togetherness during stressful moments. Families facing health challenges frequently become more emotionally connected because hardship reminds people of what matters most. Small acts of care, encouragement, and emotional presence can bring comfort even when uncertainty remains. The family reportedly focused on creating an atmosphere filled with support rather than fear. Shared conversations, moments of laughter, and simply being together became emotionally valuable during overwhelming periods. Strong support systems do not eliminate challenges, but they help make emotional burdens easier to carry. Audiences admired the closeness and loyalty the family demonstrated because it reflected values many people deeply respect. Their experience serves as a reminder that emotional connection, compassion, and family unity can become powerful sources of healing and resilience during life's most difficult chapters. The importance of listening to health concerns. One of the most meaningful lessons from this experience is the importance of paying attention to physical and emotional health concerns rather than dismissing them. Many people ignore symptoms because they assume exhaustion, stress, or busy schedules are temporary explanations for ongoing discomfort. Kelly's story reportedly highlighted how important early medical attention and regular health evaluations can be. Health challenges can affect anyone regardless of appearance, energy, or lifestyle. Even people who seem healthy and active may still experience serious concerns that require attention and care. Their experience encouraged many people to think more carefully about prioritizing their own well-being and listening to what their bodies may be signaling. Public conversations about health can also help reduce fear and encourage others to seek support earlier. Kelly reportedly approached the situation with honesty and courage, which resonated deeply with audiences facing their own uncertainties. Stories like this remind people that health should never be taken for granted. Awareness, attention, and timely care can make enormous differences during difficult situations and may help families navigate challenges more effectively and hopefully. Love and support through every difficult moment. Throughout this emotional journey, one of the most powerful themes remained the unwavering support Kelly and Mark continued showing each other. Their story became less about illness and more about the emotional resilience created through love and partnership. During difficult moments, support often appears through simple acts rather than dramatic gestures. Sitting beside someone during stressful days, offering encouragement, creating moments of laughter, and refusing to let fear create emotional distance can become extraordinary expressions of love. Mark reportedly focused on helping Kelly feel supported emotionally, while Kelly continued demonstrating courage and determination despite uncertainty. Together, they showed that relationships become strongest when people continue choosing each other during hardship. Their experience resonated with audiences because it reflected universal emotions many families understand personally. Real partnership is often defined not during celebrations or easy moments, but through patience, sacrifice, and emotional presence during fear and uncertainty. Their bond demonstrated how love can provide strength even when situations feel overwhelming. Audiences admired not only their public success, but also the emotional loyalty and compassion they showed one another privately. A story about resilience, hope, and human strength. At its heart, this story is not centered on fear or sadness. It is about resilience, hope, emotional courage, and the extraordinary power of family support during uncertain times. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos reportedly faced challenges not with distance or despair, but with loyalty, compassion, and determination to move forward together. Their experience resonated with audiences because it reflected something deeply human. Life can change unexpectedly, but emotional connection often becomes the strength that helps people endure difficult moments. Their journey showed that vulnerability does not weaken relationships. In many cases, it deepens trust, appreciation, and emotional closeness. Fans continue admiring them not only because of their careers, but because they demonstrated the quiet courage required to support loved ones through uncertainty. As people continue offering encouragement and kindness, the focus remains on healing, hope, and emotional resilience. More than anything, their story reminds us that the most meaningful victories in life are often not public achievements, but the love, compassion, and loyalty people continue showing each other behind closed doors.